Hello everyone, my name is Andre McClellan. Today I'm going to talk about YieldMax ETFs and why they're possibly terrible investments. I'm going to go through some details, go through some charts, guys, so let's dive right in. All right, so first off, guys, we were looking at YieldMax. YieldMax is TSLA. So when it first came out, guys, it started about 20 bucks, 30 cents, and now it's currently at $13, bouncing off this pretty significant support zone. But if you guys look at it, like most people are going to, cherry pick. Like, hey, I'm going to be buying here and there. I'm going to dollar cost average in. And you know what I would say is this, that most people who are buying this are probably buying at the wrong points. Like they're buying like maybe 5 or 6 shares in here, then 10 shares and 20 shares because they see it go up. And it's possible that they're basically betting or getting into this market at different leverage points. They're too leveraged at the top and not at the bottom. So when they're getting paid this dividend, their overall principal is basically a lot less. And if you typically see a lot of YieldMax ETFs, almost all of them are down from their inception. So if we go to TSLY, OARK, Apple, NVIDIA, this is not too bad right here. AMZY, FBY, this came out not too long ago, and GUI and NFLY. Now, if you start looking at it, like, is the dividend worth it to lose so much of your principal? And I think a lot of people will argue saying, yeah, it is. But to me, when I start looking at that overall direction and typically what they're doing, because if you look at YieldMax, their upside is always capped, but their downside is not. And typically, when it comes to that, all their charts are relatively going to be going down. And you're going to be buying and buying down as you go. And if you're the typical person going for the dividend yield, I think you're going to be overall losing because you're not going to be that best entry point. You're not going to be buying, like when it comes to here, down at the support, buying massively and taking off profits as you go. Most of you are just going to keep staying in and buying more as they go. I think that's a recipe for disaster when it comes to YieldMax ETS funds. Some may work out, but I think the vast majority, if you keep doing that long term, you're going to lose. It's very interesting, like when you look at some of the bigger players, like are any mutual funds or big entities inside YieldMax, and just go to Yahoo Finance and look them up. And it's very interesting when you start looking at ETFs that pay relatively more than 10%, typically all their charts go down. And if it's something you want to look at, I have some data that you guys can contact me through my Telegram about that. But that doesn't mean it's a horrible investment. You just got to be very picky in your entries. So if you can pick your entries and exit out on the good exit indicator, then yeah, it's not a big issue. But I think the majority of people that I talk to when it comes to trading, they don't have an exit plan. They barely have an entry plan. And if their exit plan even exists, they don't even know how to implement it on a periodic basis. So that's why I think that when it comes to YieldMax, it's pretty much a terrible fund overall, and it's generally going to lose you money, especially if you're with like ORAK, like basically getting slapped in the face. And you think if you can catch those pullbacks, like to me, it'd be better just to short this ETF, or almost short all of them pretty much. But just how it is when it comes to high yield funds like these. I just want to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Just let me know in the comment section below about you think that YieldMax isn't a terrible fund and how much you're winning on. If you're winning, that's really good. Please check out my website, andrejmcclain.com, if you want to learn more about investments, trading, investment fund, and also trading signals. And if you're a programmer, people want to get into programming, just check out this part right here, MQL4, MQL5, and it goes through a whole bunch of free information for it, okay? But that's the video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.